Here we go again. Thank you all very much for coming.
George?
Silence for everyone. I guess I'm representing my older brother at the moment because he's the oldest male in the family, and he should be here.
Maybe in June or July. Whatever.
Maybe in June or July, hopefully. But thank you all very much for coming. And it's wonderful to see that Mum's in such fantastic health.
Oh, stop it.
Given 90 years. Not bad for an old dear of 90.
I'm very
She's
thrilled.
doing well. I'll just say a few words first off. Then Lib's going to say a few words, and then Ro. And Ro as the matriarch, assistant matriarch, I think. Ro will propose the toast. So one of the things that has happened over the past, I guess, it's about 6 months now. Sue and I have spent a lot more time with Mum over the weekend and over each weekend, and we've been going off on a Saturday morning off to the local restaurant. No, restaurant. Well, she's been tempted by the pub.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We don't go straight past the pub.
After going off to the market and buying all the provisions for Mum, we come back and we pick her up and we take her to the local restaurant. And it's been amazing the stories that have been coming up. We sit there for an hour or so and she tells us all sorts of stories, things that are, and not so much as we know as people grow older, they tend to think about way back in the past, but we've heard some amazing stories even about the more recent past.
What are you telling?
But one of the very interesting stories from my point of view that I knew nothing about was when Mum said, you know, I remember one time, I probably never told you this, she said, but I was in Sydney and up there with my friend Yoland, that's right, Yoland, and I was expecting my 4th child.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. and she said...
I flew Ansett.
And she flew Ansett.
She doesn't do it today.
She remembers it well, but and Mum said I was not very well, and I said to Yoland, you know, I think we better do something about this. And Yoland said, look, go and see my doctor, and perhaps there's no, Mum will correct me along the way, of course. But then the local doctor said, well, you better see a specialist, and the specialist said, well, we're going to put you into hospital for the night, and he said, look, I think there's probably a likelihood that you're going to lose this child. And so Gran was very, Mum was very worried that night, and woke up in the morning, and fortunately the specialist came along and said, well, I've had to think about it overnight, and we'll leave things as they are, and you can go through. And guess who the 4th child was? So here was I hearing this some 52, 53 years later, but I may never have been here. Anyway, it's been an absolute joy for Sue and I, and various other people who joined us on Saturday mornings just to spend more time with Mum. And we're certainly going to keep it up because it's been most enlightening.
They love her. What's his name? Cosimo.
Cosimo.
He gives her a kiss on his cheek every day, every Saturday.
And a glass of water.
So Mum, I'll pass over to Libby, but just before I do, it's a wonderful occasion. And I never had any doubt that you would certainly get through here, and I think there are many, many, many more years to go.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
I'm looking forward to 100, definitely.
How old will you be?
Too old.
Way too old. And it'll be surprising even if the Queen's around then, but I'm certainly you will be. Oh, the Queen Mum will be there.
Made heaps of notes about all this. It's very improvised, but we've been reminiscing a lot, and over the last few days and having a lot of laughs about things that have happened. Following on from Philip's story about him almost not being here, and then when he was born, he almost didn't stay here. Thanks to Silvo, he is with us because Mum wasn't well after she had Philip, and we have a very, very special member of our family with us today. Silvo's come from Tassie, and it's very important and
That's right.
very special
Yeah.
Here.
for all. Anyhow, so I could go on forever. I mean, where do I start?
Would
I
you?
don't know. But there is one thing I remember, and Mum denies this, but it's true, and I think Silvo might back me up here, but she really was not a good cook.
Who, Silvo or me?
You were not a good Silvo was a fabulous cook. Mum wasn't too good.
Oh,
and,
she wasn't bad.
No, she wasn't.
She did a lovely, I'm never sure whether it was chicken or rabbit.
Round.
I'll tell you something about the rabbit. No, I'm telling you
Still
something
makes
about
mean
the rabbit.
cheesecake.
This is before Silvo. Silvo had to go back to Tasmania to her family, and Mum was left to cook. And it was pretty, it was pretty basic, pretty awful stuff. Anyhow, one day we had rabbit. We used to have rabbit a lot, and we had what we called white rabbit, which was with the white sauce. And instead of using flour, Mum used custard powder. And it was the most disgusting taste. I can still taste it.
And she made us eat it.
Yeah.
Gran, I don't think they liked it.
But then, the days came, we moved to Mornington, and Silvo went to Tassie and with her family, and Mum got on with the cooking, and now she's terrific. And we all love Gran's brown rabbit and stews.
And she fed the hordes, because
And
we
she
all
fed
came down and
everyone.
stayed.
Yeah,
And she
yeah.
fed dozens of
Oh,
strays.
Probably still could.
No.
But we can remember lots of funny stories, but on a serious note, we don't often perhaps say things, thank yous along the way. But when I was alone with my 3 girls, bringing them up on my own for 7 years, I could not possibly have done it without my mother.
Oh, to be dead.
And she's just been such a marvellous family person. I remember a very happy childhood, very, very secure. I remember lots of sunshine and happy days, and a wonderful family life, and we have her to thank for that. And all of you are a part of it, and it's a thrill to have you all here today. And now I'll pass to the assistant matriarch of the family.
I think maybe before I start we should perhaps have a drink, Chris?
What?
Have the drinks handed out. What? I think Ian's got some drinks ready.
I don't want Ian's drinks.
So as Chris, if you pass out the drinks, darling, make sure everybody's got a drink. Thank you. Okay. Well, I have got a few notes.
Well, just wait till we get this.
I'll get the drinks out.
What are these?
What are you telling?
Very good.
Not yet, Nikki.
Exactly. Okay. Are we ready? I'm going on anyway.
Okay.
Just going on from what Philip and Libby said, I'd like to tell you another couple of funny stories about them. Going to the theatre all dolled up, and she drove up from Mornington to meet Don at the theatre and found she'd left her beautiful shoes at home and had to wear her daggy old driving shoes to the theatre.
Gran.
Wouldn't matter now, would it?
Can you remember what they looked like?
No, I can't.
Were they slippers?
No.
Stop it. One day in the 1940s, Gran and her friend Nancy Grant demolished one whole packet of crumpets and one whole book pavlova between them for lunch. I don't know what the excuse was. Was there one, Mum?
No, I don't know.
In 1992, while driving up to Mount Buffalo with Gran, we recorded some of our conversations. This is a transcript from one of the tapes. Gran is talking about her school days at Fintona. What did I learn? Not much. I had about 8.5 years of enjoying myself. You could go on and do intermediate leaving and leaving honours, I think it was, or you could go on into what they called special, and you learned home crafts. You learned to cook. We used to go by train to Swinburne and learn to cook, and I was always the last one to leave because I burnt all the pots. I learnt nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.
I didn't know that.
I'm sure there are a lot of other funny stories. I
don't
thought
know
we
how
don't
you
want to
remember
go on too much, but I'd just like to use some words that I think describes my
Oh,
mum.
live the rose.
She's charming, she's sociable, she's a wonderful homemaker. You loved being a mother, didn't you?
Yes,
Loved
I
being a
still
mother and a
am.
wife. You loved being a mother. She was a great tennis player, currently still is a great bowls player, but doesn't play.
No.
She's a very generous person, great fun to be with, and I love her very much. And now would you all please charge your glasses. Congratulations, Mum, Ellie, Alice.
Stand too.
90 wonderful years.
Good on you, Gran.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Gran.
Nick, you going to say happy birthday?
Come on, boy, my cowboy.
Thank you very
Cowboy
much.
wants
I
to
can't wait to see you.
I'm still alive.
She's a jolly good lassie, for she's a jolly good lassie, for she's a jolly good lassie. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For she's a jolly good lassie, for she's a jolly good lassie, for she's a jolly good lassie. And so say all of us. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Gran.
Good on you, Gran.
Can't I drink?
Did you
Speak.
Oh, I can't say that.
Small James is broken because I had wine, I'm not sure. It's not wine.
It's certainly different to
It
your
was apple juice.
certainly the restaurant. You can say plenty there.
I just must say thank you very much, everybody. I can't say too much. What did you say it there? Thank
I don't
you
have
for
your
being
wisdom,
here. Thank you, it's been wonderful to see you all, and I'm very thankful I've lived so long, and I've got such a good family, and you're all well and healthy. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you,
That's
Yeah. Wasn't that nice and Greggy to send me a card? Did she? Yes.
Oh, yes, she did. She asked me what was
Very nice.
Do you know whether she should send it on Monday? When did you receive it?
Sorry, Peter, I'm standing right in front of you.
Well, she didn't know whether it was
She was very good. I can
Mum, you better introduce Dad to everybody.
I know this face, I know you.
Turn around. Starting from here, Silvo.
Mind that.
This is Greg, who's Serena's dad. Silvo. Bruce Morey, you know.
Don't forget your photos being taken.
You're Serena's dad.
Last time you met in
Congratulations to
church. My cousin Mary, Frost. This is Gregor. You haven't met before?
We haven't done it.
Long time ago. Yes, Mary.
Hi, Gregor. Yeah.
Real thing.
I love Ruby Glass. Would you have known if it was Ruby or Rose? What do you think? Would you have known if it was the real thing? You're supposed to tell by underneath. If it's rough, it's the real thing.
It's
Oh,
so
what do you know? Oh, it's rough.
It is rough, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that's how you tell the genuine thing. So they told me. Now what's this?
Those people that
Oh, I'm shaking.
sold you that.
Where is my bag, please?
I think it's round there where Stephen is.
Yeah, can you do that?
Still even.
Take him back to Harry.
Oh no, she's not Harry.
Do you want me to read it out?
No.
Read it later.
You read it.
Climb every mountain, climb every mountain.
Like a film.
We all sang from the best of the band.
Sophie and Duncan, yes. Brad, Ian, Eliza, and the best of the bee. Who's that?
Best of the bunch.
Who is it?
Phoebe and Sophie.
You see?
They both sang.
Yes, thank you, that's wonderful. Now, what's that cartoon? Oh,
Yeah,
that,
that goes with it.
and Philip,
I'm still there. I'm
Cam,
a live member.
and Millie.
Sub-captain.
Good.
All still there.
How do I get it there?
Just rip on
Slip it off. Oh no, there you
I'll
go.
bring my 3.5.
She's good. She's
Did any, apart from anybody else,
you like that. You
Philip didn't.
I have to say that.
It's so like her, aren't you?
Except with my 3-year-old grand. You get in trouble when you think that. We are rubbish.
Jan, is it? Yes. Oh, Jan, you shouldn't have. Where are you? There. Did you make it?
I bet she did.
Walk past one last place. Oh. Soap. Special soap.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, come on, Jan.
Very.
Rose, it's rose
That's what
soap.
Jan does, you see?
Isn't that lovely?
It's Russ.
Lovely.
Lovely. You do that cross stitch.
Cross
nose.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Make it.
Lovely.
Oh, hello.
There you are, Nick. Come and see what's in here.
You're confusing the boys.
Well, it must be there.
What do you think's in there? Ooh, I think it's something to eat. Is it something to eat? Thank you very much. Now, where did it come from you? She's fattening me up, you see.
Sorry, short dress.
And we can do the next one.
Did you? Which one? That one. Oh, that looks nice. Do you know what's in it?
I know.
You going to tell me?
Yeah, I'll tell you
Oh, there goes the paper.
Oh, don't worry, Gran, it wasn't.
Something to lose.
I mean, everybody thinks the paper's so pretty and they'll keep it, but you don't.
You don't.
You really don't, do you? I mean, where do you put it all?
Where's Phoebe? Where is she?
My boys and I had to fight this one.
What's this other
and
thing?
Frank said, "Oh, look at these." I said, "They're not for you."
Oh, just what I want. Thank you very much.
Wasn't it?
Rosemary knows that.
Oh, sure.
The champagne.
I told her.
Auntie Ali, so yes, somebody with a pretty card. Lovely writing, Wendy and Nev. Thank you very
I
much.
think Wendy's got the best writing of all.
90.
Okay.
Hey, you know
What are you
what?
looking for?
You've put 9. Oh, that's right. How long's a decade?
10 years.
9 decades of life and living. With much love from Wendy and Nev. Thank you very much.
No, it's the other
Yeah.
side you're supposed to be reading, actually.
I can't read all that.
That just explains what's in the bag, so you can read it later.
Ah, muffins. As you munch these muffins, one day a week or one a week, one a day or one a week, may you enjoy more living, whatever you may see. I think I can read that without glasses.
Oh, just to show off.
Each represents a decade of 10 full worthwhile years, and as you recollect you'll see the laughter and the tears. So dwell on all the happy times, remember with a smile what made those 90 years so good and ponder yet a while. The people and the days now past, the people and the days now past, and then return with pride to this new decade and the love you surely cannot hide. The love which now surrounds you of your family and your friends, it's this that makes our lives
Very special.
Now, what's in here?
Well,
A prayer book or two,
There's
is
9
there?
of them, and you don't have to share. You can freeze.
You're not giving me a prayer book, are you?
I don't know one.
She knows them all off by heart.
Don't open them, they're the muffins. See, all
Oh, they're all muffins.
they're all ready to
There's
keys.
9 of them.
Will I leave them wrapped up?
Yes.
Oh,
You can
thanks.
freeze them.
Oh, how many have you given me?
Mine.
Oh,
Take You and Silvo can have one tomorrow.
that's one I can see.
And let me say that the tray makes 12.
And you ate 3.
So you've got 9 out of 12. So you can expect next decade.
To get the other 3. No, I promise you.
Then there'll be 12.
Which time it's time to go.
So you're saying she can't go past 120?
That's right. Run out of muffin pans.
Well, it looks as if they're good, Wen, because the fruits are at the top as well as the...
I made this morning, so you can freeze.
So who,
Not like
who
your
taught you that,
cakes,
Mum?
Gran, with all the fruits at the bottom.
Who taught you that?
Yeah,
Certainly wasn't Swinburne.
Right, you ain't
And
getting
Nick Black.
Thank you very much, that's lovely. Oh, lovely. Dear Gran, happy 90th birthday. We love you from... What's that?
Don't ask me, I can't read
You
it.
can't read it. What's that? Should be. Michael? Oh, I see. James is
I can
first.
see the Nicholas
I
in the
didn't
bottom.
expect that first. James, Michael, Chris and Nicholas. Thank you very much. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? I don't look like that though, do I?
Not always.
I've opened that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
See, Gran, nobody told me I wasn't to buy you a present.
Beg your pardon?
Nobody told me I wasn't to buy you a
Oh, I know
present.
where this came from.
Yes.
That looks pretty.
Oh, that beautiful work. No, I should have told you, Steve, when you rang me.
Bit late.
Birthday thoughts of you. Well, you're not getting it back. Can you take it back if you want to?
No.
No, that would be very good.
Whereabouts in India?
Oh no, that comes from Calcutta. That's silk.
Well, if you wrote it much smaller, I wouldn't be able to read it. Very neat, tiny writing. Look at it. Thank you, darling. Kim, Sue and Steve, I'll be in touch with Kim, Sue. Thank you. Now, Steve, it's beautiful.
It's the other side, Gran, you should be looking at.
Isn't that lovely? Now, I'll put
Hang on.
that on the table.
It's,
Do I? Or
it
what?
goes that way. The tassels are at the top, I think.
No, tassels have got a hang,
Well, perhaps they're at the bottom.
don't they?
Yes, the bottom.
Yeah, they must be at the bottom.
Other way
around.
That's it.
Beautiful
Ah.
colours.
Beautiful work, Steve.
You should see elephants on there. Are there elephants on it?
I don't know. Yes, yes, elephant.
Good.
Got the right one.
How do they do it? Do they win?
Oh, no idea.
Did you see them do?
There's a card there.
Let's put it there. Has that got the price on it?
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Now, come on, what is it?
Yes.
Jack and the
Birdcage.
It jumps
No,
out.
no, I know what it is.
A rabbit.
No, it's nothing live. I ordered this years ago, didn't I?
Yes, well, we have to wait till you were 90.
Thank you, Bruce. Now what is it?
Still coming.
That baby looks like a ball. No, Bruce, you're so clumsy.
It's not a Jerry.
Now what is it?
Oh,
What is it?
most beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? You men know what that is? Isn't that lovely, Yvonne? I wanted one for a long time. Just on show in my bedroom.
Have you got a hat to put in? It'll be just for you.
Yeah, where's the hat?
Well, you've got them. You got hats?
No,
They actually.
mine fell over with me.
It's for trinkets.
Oh no.
You need a lot of trinkets.
Trinkets.
All precious bits.
How do you smell it? The roses smell.
Oh, isn't that
Isn't that lovely? Does she make the roses?
Yes.
It's heaven. She's put something inside.
Where's the good one?
You know, she couldn't use it. It overpowered it.
You smell that? Lovely, isn't it? Thank you very much.
They're beautiful, aren't they? So you supplied
Yes, we actually, she gave us about 6 different materials and we took it to Mum because we
Now
thought
listen.
we wanted her to have exactly what she wanted, so she chose.
chose
And this is called moray.
This says keepsake boxes,
soft colour.
hand stitched by Marion. Used for love letters.
Russell's letters.
I haven't got them.
Excuse me, could you not make that noise because the baby's
Special things for scarves. Well, that's near enough to a scarf. I might keep that in there.
It's a scarf. It's really lovely.
Special things. Yes, everything's special. I won't put those in though. Thank you, that's wonderful. Isn't that lovely, everybody?
Yes, that's beautiful.
Does she make the box?
Yes, makes
All this
all different sizes.
Have all sorts of things in that, haven't you? It would be rather nice for pretty scarves and what you have something like, you know, those silk.
Stitched ends, so you can just lift it up.
Oh, really? Oh, really? What a good idea.
We were going to make
Thank you, Bruce, that's wonderful. No, what happened? Didn't you do?
You can
Did you
get
say
one
you
from the
don't get it
Queen.
from the Queen? Was that you?
No.
No, you
Where'd you
don't.
get from the Queen?
I saw one the other week.
Of course, it might be from
It's
the
sent
Nile.
from Australia. It's sent from Canada. Yes. Oh, Don McMahon.
Anyway, you might get one from what's his name, Charlie.
But I would think if it's a public goods, they
A real man.
don't have to read.
Great achievement, thank you. You can address me as that from future.
Okay.
I am so proud of you and your 90 years. Are you, Bruce?
I am indeed.
Congratulations and just keep on going. My love and best wishes, Bruce. Rosemary finishes up saying, 90 years is a real milestone.
Oh,
Well
yes.
done. We love you. Hugs and kisses. Rosemary, thank you. Lovely.
Is that a tradition?
Steve,
in
Yes,
here
it's a
in the village?
tradition. It's a tradition in Assam where I have been to give people such a scarf.
Well, can I write to them?
You can.
They won't understand what Steve.
They won't understand it. But you can.
Steve can translate.
I can. Yeah.
Gran, if you go to
You could have had
Gran,
a
if you go to Palestine, you can put it on your head.
Oh, can I?
Yes,
Like
yes.
Yasser Arabic, you know?
Oh, it's for my hair though.
I would, it would, yes.
That's all right. I meant to get you to come up my hair.
It's too late.
Is that hand done, Steve?
Oh yes.
Have a look, excuse me.
Hand woven.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all got to line up.
Smile! Seriously.
Yes, it's
Lucille, come in the picture.
Nicky Morova.
Everybody, come on, Gran. Yes, Lucille, come.
Silvo.
Squeeze it, give me it.
I don't know, am I invited? I'm the uninvited guest.
Come on, it's cold out here. We want to go on. Hurry, hurry.
So it's quite important. Whoa, whoa! You got a big mug in your hand. Silver, you had a big mug. I don't know, it was like that big. Silver just had the mug. But I seem to get it on. And then accidentally. Mary, where do I go?
I'm a bit disappointed to say that
You could kneel here. You could kneel here.
Right, you'll have to squash up together at the back. It needs to be very chummy.
Look, somebody coming.
Chris, can you sit down here, darling? Kneel behind me.
My boy.
We've got Serena with the baby though.
Oh, okay. Serena and the baby. Red next to Serena and the baby.
Pays to be a mum, doesn't it? You get a front row seat.
Is there anybody else?
Yeah, I'm coming in a moment.
What about Steve?
You say again?